Hello friends, welcome to the channel. My name is ChewyWampa. Hey, thank you so much for watching my first ever video. On this channel you can expect for us to dive into and discuss the many characters that the Star Wars universe has to offer. For this episode we will be discussing one of my personal favorite characters. This character being Canderous Ordo from the Old Republic era of Star Wars. This is going to be awesome, guys, and I cannot wait to get into it. Let's go. Canderous was first introduced into the Star Wars universe in the game Knights of the Old Republic. Known for his aggressiveness, how direct he was, never shying away from expressing his opinion or concern, and his want to restore his clan after the Jedi Knight Revan beat Mandalore the Ultimate and hid his mask, leading to the fracturing of unity amongst the Mandalorian people. Like many other Mandalorian, Canderous lived for battle. Even as Canderous was in his youth, he showed great promise amongst his peers. At the age of 13, he underwent his Vergoten, which was a Mandalorian rite of passage to mark the coming of adulthood for a young Mandalorian warrior. Vergoten translated as warrior birth or birth of a warrior. The young Ordo clan member, soon after his rite of passage, had been granted a Basilisk war droid to operate when engaging in battle. The Basilisk war droid was an impressive piece of machinery that caused those unfortunate souls who encountered them in the heat of battle to often tremble under its firepower. Years later, in 3996 BBY, Canderous had been recruited by Mandalore the Ultimate to serve as a military strategist instead of just a frontline soldier. Mandalore saw his potential in making the hard decisions. This is evident during the Mandalorian Wars in 3963 BBY, during the First Battle of Althir, where Canderous and his men had encountered a fleet that was 10 times the size of their own. Despite these insane odds, Canderous led his warriors to victory, but this came at a great cost. This was due to Ordo's tactics. He planned to send most of his fleet to flank behind the Althiri fleet to rain devastating fire upon their enemies, but as he and the rest of his men were taking the fleet head-on, the Althiri had split their fleet in two, leaving their commander vulnerable. Ordo took full advantage of the situation, breaking his formation and single-handedly claiming the glory of victory to prevent further losses in his mind. But because of his breaking formation, many of Canderous's men were left helpless, and so perished. There's only record of one lone soldier who was found to have survived the slaughter. His name was Jagi.
In the battle above the world of Althir, he ordered us to attack the enemy flank, promising us support. But when he saw better prospects for his own glory, he abandoned us and left us to die surrounded by enemies.
If I had not attacked when I did, the battle would not have been won so easily.
It would still have been won. You sent your own men to die there, Canderous. I cannot forgive you for what you did to us. You will pay.
That's not the way it happened. Theory were fighting hard. I saw a break in their defenses that left their center exposed. I had to take the chance. If I had not done what I did, many more warriors would have died and the battle would have taken much longer. I stand by my decision.
You coward. You glory hunter. You were given direct orders and were part of a plan. You had a responsibility to us.
I can regret their loss, but it was necessary.
Jagi had so much contempt for Canderous as he had not seen the full picture of why Canderous did what he did. In Knights of the Old Republic, if you have the skills necessary, you can help Jagi understand why Canderous chose to break formation that day, that it would have saved many more lives. No matter what, Jagi will either die by your hand or take his own.
While you chased glory somewhere else.
I saw a chance and I had to take it. It ended the battle quicker than we would have otherwise, and many of our warriors may have died. Mandalore taught us that opportunism and flexibility in battle were to be admired. You may contradict me, but do you contradict him as well?
This line indicates whoever is Mandalore holds a great status and influence. As a warrior culture, the Mandalorians will do whatever it takes to achieve victory, despite any losses. Everyone knows this is the way.
No, I see that I have been wrong. I have not been true to the teachings of Mandalore. You were right. I was wrong to question your honor, but I must now cleanse mine with my life.
During the Mandalorian Wars, Canderous was forced to wipe out worlds due to the Republic setting up strategic outposts on many planets. Although the Republic had the numbers advantage, the Mandalorians' fierce warrior culture allowed them to overwhelm the Republic forces with their aggression and war strategy. Due to the many losses, a young Jedi Knight named Revan intervened in the war with many of his Jedi followers, taking control of the Republic forces to end further innocent lives from being slaughtered. In doing so, Revan had become the enemy that Canderous needed to stimulate his lust for battle and offered a grand challenge. Canderous witnessed Revan's cunning and brilliant war strategies. Even as Revan turned the tide of battle for the Republic and the Mandalorians were on the brink of losing, Canderous couldn't help but admire and respect Revan for having ruthlessness in war similar to that of the Mandalorians. In the final battle of the Mandalorian War, Revan lured Canderous and his armada to the planet of Malachor V, ordering Mitra Surik, a Jedi general, to activate the Shadow Mass Generator created by Beodur to decimate all those on the planet, killing Jedi, Republic forces, and the Mandalorians. This battle marked the end of the Mandalorian Wars. Due to the loss, Canderous left his Ordo clan and his wife Vila, traveling the galaxy as a mercenary before traveling to the planet of Terrace to work with Davik King, an exchange crime lord. While on Terrace, Canderous runs into Revan. The two enemies now joined up to escape the planet on the ship, the Ebon Hawk. Canderous joins up with Revan, unaware of his true identity. He later finds out along with Revan his true identity, and still decides to fight by his side to combat Darth Malak. Canderous's loyalty was unmatched. Wherever Revan went, he would follow. Upon defeating Darth Malak, Canderous followed Revan for some time, and later showed Canderous where he hid the Mask of Mandalore, thus putting Canderous as Mandalore the Preserver. Sukuigar, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and want to increase your midichlorian count, like this video, subscribe, and make sure to tell me all your thoughts in the comments. Till next time, ChewyWampa out.